Hello friends at home. In this video I will be going over the chapter 6 math review with you and your friends here in the classroom. I've got the sound turned on so you can hear me. And I'm looking at the top of page 241. Because this is a page that we tear out of our books, I ask that everybody please put your name on your paper. And we have a math test. We have a math test on Monday. So make sure you go over this over the weekend so that on Monday you will be ready to take that test. So number 1 says, find the correct answer. Which number does the model show? So we're going to count up how many tens, how many ones. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 10 rods. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. So Emma, what number does that model show? I need you paying attention, okay? I counted up 7 10 rods and 9 ones. So we said 7 10 rods and 9 ones. What number is that?
79.
79. So go ahead and circle B, 79. Number 2, how many tens and how many ones? I see 1, 2, 3, 4 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So what is my answer? Chase?
45.
45 is my number, but which one's the answer? 4 tens and 5 ones. D, 4 tens, 5 ones. Good job. Number 3 says, what is the number word for 32? Lillian?
My paper's different.
Your paper's different?
Yeah, all of ours have a 1. 1 and a 5. Oh, yeah, right too.
Oh, for the love of Hokey Pete and Jane.
15.
All right, according to some of my friends in the room, their page looks different. So friends at home, have a seat, please. Friends at home, if your page looks like this, you should have 1 10 and 5 ones. The answer is still D. Let's take a look now here. What is the number word for 32, Lillian?
Can you give me my page back?
Not yet. What is the number word? Which one it says 32? D says 23. Which one says 32? Letter B, yeah, 32. All right, for number 4, we're counting by tens, and we're going to write in the missing number. So Beckett, I will say the first number, you say the second, and we're counting by tens. So we have 100, 90, 80,
70, 60, 50,
40, 30.
20, 10.
Good job, Beckett. Let me make that look more like a 0. So we should have 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Let me see if the rest of ours look the same. I don't know why that happens sometimes. We must have different additions. It looks like the rest are the same. So Blake, thank you for letting me borrow yours to fix that little snafu. Now we can look at number 5. Which 2 are other ways to write 8 4s and 10 1s? Ava June, 8 4s and 10 1s. There are 2 answers.
48 and 84.
Well, no. 8 10s and 4 1s. You're right. 84 is one way to write it, but that's B. What's the other way to write 84?
48.
No, honey, 48 is not the same as 84. I'm looking for 2 ways to write 84. You look so confused. I've circled the number 84. Which one is the word 84? No. C says 48. Honey, look, I have 8 10s and 4 1s. It's 84. So it's D, 84. Now, before we move on, because that got a little confusing for some of you, why are 48 and 84 not the same? Why are these two numbers not the same? Sage?
Because they don't have the same number as one.
Yeah, they have different amounts of tens and ones. So don't get confused on that. Number 6, which two answers are other ways to write 5 tens and 0 ones? Beckett? A and D, because they both show 50. Good job. Turn to the back. Number 7 says, a farmer puts 96 tomatoes in boxes of 10. After he fills the boxes, how many will he have left? So how many 10s does he have? Isaac?
96.
How many 10s does he have?
9.
Okay, so he'll have 9 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And each of those will have 10 in it. And then how many will he have left over that won't fill a box of 10? 6. Good job. All right, number 8, Faith. It says Kelly uses a 100 chart to count by 5s and then 10s.
Actually, we don't want to do the question, but
You didn't tear out the right page. That's a blue page. We're on the pink review page. We're on 241 and 242. Okay, so let's have Drew. Kelly uses a 100 chart to count by 5s and then to count by 10s. She colors the 5s red and she colors the 10s blue. How many numbers did she color? We're going to go ahead and go like this because we're not going to have any questions about the 100s chart on our test. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go like this because we're not going to have any 100s chart questions on our test. And we're going to go ahead and go like this because we're not going to test on the 100s chart until we come back from Christmas break. So let's look down at number 11 now. And if your parents say, why did you cross these ones off? Say, because Mrs. Bragg said that her and Mrs. Hatkoff took off all the questions about 100s charts until after Christmas break because they want us to have more time. Okay? Write the number for 7 10s and 5 1s. Serafina, 7 10s and 5 1s. What's the number?
75.
75. Good job. And Brooklyn, what is the value of each 8? So the first 8 in 88 stands for what? It says the first 8 is 80, or EIGHTY. The second 8 is 8, or EIGHT. Practice this over the weekend. Have your parents just look at you and rattle off 5 10s and 2 1s, 52. 6 10s and 7 1s, 67. Have them practice that with you over the weekend. Go over this review, and you'll do fine on the test on Monday, okay? Bye, friends at home.
Bye.